The nurse who stayed, a black nurse, a prejudiced patient. One moment that changed everything. When Mr. Whitaker was wheeled into room 304, he was already grumbling. "Where's the doctor?" he barked. "I don't need some nurse poking at me." The nurse stepped in, calm, professional, clipboard in hand. "I'm Nurse Aaliyah. I'll be with you today," she said gently. Mr. Whitaker paused. His eyes narrowed when he saw her dark skin. He scoffed. "No offense, but I'd prefer someone else." There it was, not even subtle. Aaliyah had heard worse, but it still stung. She didn't argue. She simply said, "Understood, sir, but until we find a replacement, I'll make sure you're safe and cared for." And she did. She checked his vitals every hour. She adjusted his IV with steady hands. She stayed past her shift when he had chest pains at 2 a.m., holding his hand as he gasped for breath, eyes wide with fear. He survived the scare. Barely. When he woke later, he found her asleep in the chair beside his bed. He blinked, confused. "You stayed?" She stood, stretching quietly. "Didn't want you to be alone." There was no anger in her voice, no bitterness, just care. He looked at her for a long time. I said some things," he murmured. "I didn't mean—" She raised her hand gently. "It's okay, Mr. Whitaker. Healing isn't just for the body." He turned his face away, ashamed. 3 days later, as he was discharged, he asked for her by name. When she came in, he held out a small folded paper, a note, handwritten, shaky. "I grew up being told people like you were different, but you saved me. Thank you for your kindness, even when I didn't deserve it." Aaliyah nodded, a small smile forming. "I see people for who they are in that moment," she said. "We all get to choose better."